How's it going, everybody? It's Bourbon Crew coming at you with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a random blind. All of these are around $100 price point. I mean, 1924 is closer to $130 retail, and then this is about $60 retail, but you normally can't find this for, less than $90 cash. So, Tropics Humidity from Jefferson's, about $100, and then Peerless is all over with pricing, so you never know what you're going to find this at. This I bought for about $90, so I try to get four that are closer to the same price point, a little different from each other. I wanted to include Jefferson's Tropics Humidity because a lot of people pass on it because it's $100 and it seems kind of weird. So I thought, why not try to incorporate it into something and see what we're at. So the four bourbons we're working today is the Peerless Small Batch at about 115.4 proof, batch 53. We got Old Forester 1924, 10 years, of course. And then Jefferson's Tropics Humidity. And one of my favorite pours, which hopefully this comes in first, but we will see, Weller Antique 107. So I had my lovely assistant, my fiance, put random bourbons and random ones. Low on this one, but that's all right. She's still learning, and just appreciate her help in all of this. So we'll go through the nose, go through the palate, and then the finish, and we'll try to guess what they are, and we'll rank them, and I'll let you know what I think is going to be, first, which is Willow 107. And I think probably Peerless Small Batch. I really like Peerless Small Batch. Then probably 1924, which I said tasted like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich one time. The weirdest tasting bourbon ever. First time I didn't like it. Second time I was like, wow, not good. And then the third time I was like, this is really good. And then Jefferson's Tropics Aged in Humidity, which was one of the first, I don't want to say higher end, but the most expensive bottle I had ever bought at that point. And I was like, wow, this is going to be so good. And I was a little let down, but it's been open for a while, and we'll see if it's like the 1924 where it came back around. Okay, so first glass. Ooh. This kind of smells like the Peerless. Very dusty, very oaky. A little sweet. Could be the 107. It definitely smells like it's going to be higher proof. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what to think of this. Doesn't really have much to the nose at all. I'm getting small hints of oak. I'm getting small hints of red fruit. That nose falls flat. Really flat. Okay. This I'm going to assume is the Old Forester 1924 because or the Peerless. I got peanut butter and jelly sandwich again. I was like, that's gotta be the Old Forester. But now I'm getting more medicinal cherry, oak, vanilla. Oh, that's sweet. This one I have to assume is either the Tropics or the Antique 107. Wow. Very sweet, kind of citrusy, almost. Again, weird note to have on bourbon, but kind of like a tang. Okay, well, we'll get into tasting and see what comes out of that. of tastes like medicinal cherry, which is weird because just right out on the nose on this one, you get the oak, a little numbing on the tongue, which leads me to believe it's higher proof, which might be Peerless, but could be wrong. And I only say that because I like Peerless, and I mean, I didn't love that. All right. The thought of what this could be. And the only reason I'm not going to say what it is because I'm very surprised about which two I think that one is. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong on all of these. I've had all 4 of these, you know, a decent amount of each one, especially the Antique 107, but... Oh. That's gotta be the Old Forester. That is. I get a little bit of that peanut. I get a little bit of that sweetness that kind of resembles a peanut butter and jelly. I get a little bit of oaky, which, I mean, 1924 is a 10-year. I just don't like it as much as the last time I tried it. I wish there was more than one sip in that because that was good. So initial reactions, I think I'm gonna go. These two are probably 1 and 2, probably 3 and 4, but this is probably a little farther back at 4. This one's close to it, but yeah, that's gotta be the Peerless. I like Peerless, and I'm just very surprised, and I could be wrong, but like I don't love that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 1924 for that one. Makes sense. I thought that would be 3rd. I didn't think Peerless would be 4th, and again, I could be wrong. You know what, I'm gonna change this to 3rd. This was a little better. And then obviously, one little sip. So I'm gonna guess this is 1924. Surprisingly, I'm gonna guess this is Peerless. And I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm gonna guess that this is Tropics Age and Humidity. I'm gonna guess this is Antique 107, and I'm gonna be very surprised. Very weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so my 4th place was, wow. This was wow, I'm gonna get absolutely roasted by anybody who watches this. Antique 107. This was wow. Okay. 3rd place was the Jefferson's Age and Humidity. Wow. Okay. 3rd place, or 2nd place, I should say, Old Forester, 1924. And very pleasantly surprised, Peerless Small Batch. I mean, this was as surprising as it could get. Teak 107 is one of my favorite pours overall. I mean, very surprised. And like I got the heat on this one too, which is weird because I mean the Peerless small batch is about 8 proof higher, and I was like, wow, this has got to be the small batch. I don't particularly like this. It's not that I hate it. I don't love it. I mean, all 4 of these that I drank, I was like, I could sip on any of these, which is fine. You know, that's what you want out of a bourbon, is something that you can sit down, you can sip and enjoy. And all 4 of these I could enjoy. This one was just the one that I was like, I don't know if I would enjoy these as much as the other 3. And to be fair, the price point for this is $58.99 retail. The price point for this is $99.99, you know, $129.99, and then, you know, $90. So $90, $130, $160. So like, you would assume, you know, price point wise, that this would be in last place. But I'm really surprised because, like I said, I love Antique 107. And the fact that it came in last place is extremely surprising to me. See, that's the best part about blinds, is it could be any of the 4, and you could be like, this is a note I don't get on this, so this can't be that. And I mean, the only one that I was really right about was the 1924, which, no, I might have been wrong about that one too. You see, it's drinking higher than 107, which is fine. You know, I'm getting like the floral, I'm getting the red fruit. And it's good. It's just, today's not better than the other 3. And this is extremely surprising because I thought this was going to be last place. This getting 3rd place is like the biggest win out of any of these bottles here. I mean, this should have been last place any day of the week. This one should have been 1st, in my opinion, and 1924 being 2nd and Peerless being 1st. Like, Peerless is fantastic. And now I feel bad for thinking Peerless was last place. You know, to me, I thought it was going to be 2nd. I thought it was going to be more like this. You know, now that I know it's Weller Antique, obviously my mind is telling me, no, this is good. But at the same time, like, it just wasn't as good today. And palates change. Palates are constantly changing. Some days you want, you know, something sweet. Some days you don't. And I think that's what happened today, was the sweeter ones kind of cascading down here. Like, Peerless Small Batch is not a sweet bourbon. And that's good. It is good. But today, these 3 were better. And, you know, for those who see this might roast me. It might be like, oh, Weller Antique is the best. You know, some people call it tater juice. Some people say it's not for sipping, it's for flipping. I like to sip on it. Me personally, I like to sip on it, but today I guess not. And again, like I said, all 4 of these I would sip on, for sure. These are all 4 that are on my shelf. I enjoy. I mean, the tropics, age and humidity, not really something I go to that often. I got this 2 years ago. And you can see how very little I had out of this. And not only that, I shared it with my, you know, one of my buddies and my future father-in-law, who both liked it, as well as my future cousin-in-law. But they all liked it, and I liked it too when I first tried it. But, you know, after, you know, a while, you try other bourbon, you're like, wow, like, a lot of these are a lot better. But, wow, maybe I judged it a little too harshly. Like, this was close. You know, 1 was the only one, you know, the Peerless Small Batch, where I was like, yeah, this is number 1 for sure. my fiance threw me a curveball here, and wow, can't believe Weller Antique came in 4th place. Don't take this as a knock against Weller Antique. I love Antique. I'm gonna buy this from 60-80 any day of the week. If I find this anywhere, 60-80 bucks, buying it. I'm not buying this at $100. This tastes more like a $60 bourbon to me. This I would buy at 80 bucks. It's good. It's good. It's not $130 good. You're paying more than retail. Definitely not. $80. This is $80 good. It's not $130 good. Peerless Small Batch. Highly recommend. Anything from Peerless, really. Fantastic. Right now I'm looking for the Double Oak. And I'll be going to Louisville next month. And, if I can't find it anywhere between now and then, and on my way down to Louisville, I'm going to buy it at the distillery because, I want it. But, yeah, surprising results. And, obviously at this point with the video, you guys have seen what I ranked them as and seen what they were, but let me know, your thoughts on these 4, because this surprised me, as it's going to surprise a lot of you. Antique 107 being last in these 4 is, pretty crazy to me. Some of you maybe, it's Buffalo Trace, it's mainstream, it's not good. It is good. It's a good bourbon. Is it something to wait in line for hours for? No. Is it something to pay over retail for? No. Maybe $100 max. And that's what I was trying to go for was, I'd pay $100 for this. I pay less than $100, but I paid for $100 for this. I pay $100 for Peerless Small Batch. This is good. This is really good bourbon. I pay $100 for 1924 max. $80 ideal, $100 max. And that's why I tried to include these 4 was I'd pay $100 for these, except for Tropics. I actually paid, my fiance paid $100 for this as a gift. And, it's the one I told her I wanted. I saw it and I was like, $100, it's on the shelf. Yeah, let's go. And, I'm not saying I regret it, but it's not something I'm going to buy at $100 again. But still very surprising that it beat Antique 107 in this blind. So take that how you will. I'm not telling you to go out and spend $100 on Jefferson's Tropics, but it's a gimmick. It's aged in they send it to Singapore. It's aged in Singapore, and then comes back, and and I don't know how old it is. If I'm being honest, it's got to be at least 4 years because it's finished in Singapore. It's not even aged in Singapore. It's finished in Singapore. So they age it, they send it to Singapore, and it probably sits there for a month or 2, maybe, and then they send it back. 104 proof. It didn't drink like 104, if I'm being honest. This is 100 proof and drank higher than this one did. But it's finished in Singapore. So they don't even age it that long in Singapore. It's just, it sits in humidity and it rapidly ages it for the last probably month or 2, maybe 3 in Singapore. Wow. Oh, I never noticed that before. Oh, that makes me feel even worse that it finished above Weller Antique. And obviously taking the next sip, and I was like, wow, Weller Antique, it's good. It's really good. But in the blind, the blinds don't lie. But again, any of these bourbons, try them if you can. Don't go out and spend $100 on this. Don't go out and spend more than $100 on this. Get this where you can. Definitely don't pay over retail. If you pay retail, it might not be worth it, but you know, if you like it, you like it. You like what you want. Peerless small batch, buy anything Peerless. Peerless is so good. I can't say, you know, anything bad about Peerless so far, and I hope it stays that way. So, you know, this was my blind, and let me know what you think. Thank you. Cheers.